Hello.
Must be back, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, hey. Again.
Oh. All right. So, thanks again for the people that are sticking around.
Yeah.
By the time we get to the top 10, there'll be 10 people left. Good.
So I don't know. Yeah, Tyler just asked. I don't know if it's a Twitch or I think it's an internet issue because this was also going. This Google Drive was also crashing. So it's definitely an internet issue. It's not a bandwidth issue. It's like we just keep dropping.
Can you go back to where I cast on that side just so I can see that bandwidth guy? Hopefully he stays. All right.
Oh boy.
See there, it drops right there. I have no idea what's going on.
It's Time Warner. They're seeing.
All right. Well, now that we're here, let's keep going.
See, now it's gone. It's back.
It's just going to buffer. All right. Well, let's move to 14.
Well, I guess the recording doesn't matter. I mean, I'm recording, but it's not like stopping the computer. All right. So that was Team Titanium, and our 15th spot, our 14th ranked team is team number 4488.
From Hillsboro, Oregon, Glencoe High School at Shockwave. Average qualification score of 126. And with the winners, the Oregon City and Central Washington University district events.
This third-year team definitely turned some heads this year. With a clean, elegant-looking robot, Shockwave earned 3 number 1 seeds this season. They almost doubled their qualification average score from their first event to the Pacific Northwest District Championship, ending with a 126 overall. They won the Oregon City and Central Washington University events, and then headed to the Pacific Northwest District Championship to try and keep their winning streak alive.
As Mike mentioned, they grabbed the number 1 seed again and selected 2471 Mean Machine and 1510. They cruised through the quarters and semifinal rounds, had some trouble in finals match 1, and just couldn't recover to take the win. They're headed to the Carson Division with many other great teams, and 2471 will be there as well, so keep them on your radar. And keep an eye on Team 4488, Shockwave.
So this Shockwave, 14. I mean, we've heard so much about Shockwave this year. There's so many people that are kind of on their radar and stuff. Or people have been talking about them because they made such a just a big showing this year. So congrats to Shockwave.
Next up.
Goodbye. Our 13th ranked team is Team 548.
From Northville, Michigan, Northville High School, it's the RoboStangs. Average qualification score this season of 117.5 and winners to the FIM Championship.
That's it. So when the regular competition season is over for the RoboStangs, they will have competed in 5 different events, which is pretty crazy. 548 got off to a pretty good start, being finalists at the Southfield event, and they went on to the Livonia event where they scored the Klingbeling, taking the win and the District Chairman's Award. At the Bedford event, they teamed up with 1023, who they lost to at their first event, and they took their second win of the season.
At the FIM District Championship event, the RoboStangs ranked 3rd and were selected to join 1023 once again. This alliance cruised through the 8th, quarters, and semifinals, and finals, only scoring below 200 once, and that score was 199. Congrats to the RoboStangs already on an already amazing 4 blue banner, 5 medal season, and good luck on the Hopper Field to Team 548, the RoboStangs.
Competing 5 times already. This will be their 6th event at championship. At the at FIM District Championship, they scored only below 200 once, and that was 199. So, really good job by the RoboStangs.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on with me today. Just not in.
We're a little off for a game.
We are.
The internet thing's kind of a
things.
I just feel helpless. That's the thing. Like
It's
just
just
internet
that's
server, ISP problems. All right, so just another quick reminder that all these incredible teams will be getting robot stickers from Mike and I at some point Wednesday or Thursday. We're really excited about that. So, and in general, you know, we'll mention this again at the end of the show, but we love meeting people that kind of follow the show, and we've said it like a gazillion times, but we don't know what you look like, and you guys can kind of recognize us, and we love meeting new people. So if you see us at Championship, and we don't look too frustrated or annoyed with whatever's going on with our team, then we can, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe actually still come up and say hi, because it might kind of bring us out of our funk a little bit.
Yes, absolutely do.
Because we get pretty competitive at times.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So I'll do the same thing with this next team that you don't have to read the ending, because I'll do the same thing. Our 12th ranked team is team 1519.
From Milford, New Hampshire, Milford area home scores Enriching Minds is Mechanical Mayhem. Average qualification score of 143.6, and Mike's going to tell you about their incredible season.
So some stats on 1519 this season. They've had an overall 143.6, qualification average score, a 165.4, playoff average score.
Playoffs?
They have 4 number 1 seeds. They have 3 district wins. They have 1 district championship win. They have 1 district chairman's award win. So that's 5 blue banners this season.
Incredible. 1519 can place a tote set in auto and then make stacks from the landfill and then goes back and caps them later. It shows you that obviously proved to be successful in the New England district. They'll be competing in the Carson division this year, and good luck to team 1519 Mechanical Mayhem.
So they join 195 with 5 blue banners this season. It's just, I mean,
A lot of teams are really racking up the blue banners this season.
they are. They just
Skunkworks has 6. Like
5 and 5. It's just, that's what I'm saying. 4 number 1 seeds. That's just
yeah, it's wild.
dominant. So that was our
All right.
12th team, 1519. Moving right along, we had a guest earlier from this team.
He's going to be a little bummed if he
Bummed
just
by
outside
one position.
just outside the top 10.
Our 11th ranked team is team. He was. Did you notice 2826? That's
Yeah.
how he says it.
Yeah.
2826.
From Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Oshkosh Rec Department, it's Wave Robotics. Average qualification score of 124.6. And we're the winners, the Wisconsin and North Star Regionals.
Wave wowed the FRC community with their solo 28-point autonomous. Competing at the Wisconsin and Minnesota North Star Regionals this year, they took the 5th and 1st rank respectively. At their first regional, they kept in their own alliance and won the regional. At the second regional, they selected 31-30 and 24-91 and dominated the playoffs. And I truly mean that. Check out those scores from the Minnesota North Star Regional.
2826 also took home the Chairman's Award from the Minnesota North Star Regional and the Woody Flowers Finalist Award at the Wisconsin Regional. We call this the trifecta. Well, if you can go at it, if you can get it all at the same regional, but close enough. We'll see 2026 on the Hopper Field, and as Tower shared with us. Good luck, guys. Do we think they're a little bit underrated this year, maybe?
Dude, what they bring to the table is, 28-point autonomous. They take all 3 cans. They can stack. They tote stack. They take all 3 of the recycling containers, which you're saying that might be selfish, but it's not, because they can then make 3 6-stacks. So,
and like people, and we talk about, we talked about this a lot with our old format because it used to be a little bit more of a battle at times. But I think that I think Wave could be higher, but there's a lot of great teams kind of ahead of them too that that deserve to be there. So
it's
so
really
hard,
great debate. Because
yeah.
right, they make 3 6-stacks and do a tote set, and it's just
when you get to the top 15, the top 10, it's just so hard. Any of these teams could be anywhere in the top 10.
It would be cool to kind of set up a little like round table debate kind of thing, and just really kind of debate over who does between a select few. Would be interesting, but just amazing robot. And we said that earlier, and just congrats to Tyler and the team there. And he kind of said in the comeback year, because was it last year they didn't qualify?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, just a good way to bounce back. So, goodbye. Done.
Oh, that didn't take long.
It took way too long, I think.
True. All right, buddy. Ready for the top 10?
We are. We're getting into it. Our 10th ranked team is team number 33.
From Auburn Hills, Michigan, Notre Dame Preparatory School, it's the Killer Bees. 119.31 was their qualification average, and were the winners of the Southfield event in FIM.
All right, so 33. In the dense First in Michigan field, it takes a lot to stand out. And the Bees did just that. Competing in 2 district events before district championships, the Bees came out swinging when winning both the Southfield and Troy events. And at the Troy event, they also won the District Chairman's Award.
Did they come out swinging or did they come out stinging?
Oh.
Heading into the main event with 3 blue banners, 33 was looking for their 4th and 5th. Fighting hard in qualifications, they ranked 5th with 171 QAS and end up captaining the number 4 alliance and selecting 1918 and 4130. They advanced to the 8th finals, scoring 212 twice, but with scores of 152 and 173, it wasn't enough to advance out of quarters. The Bees did not win the District Chairman's Award, but entered the Hopper Division, ready to fight hard. Good luck to Team 33, the Killer Trees.
The Killer Trees. Parody video. You should watch that. We talked about that the other day. I mean, man, Jim Zondag was amazing for that team, and there's just so many amazing mentors and students on that team. And congrats to them, hanging in here at number 10.
All right, let's keep moving along here. Maybe we can pull this thing under 2 hours. Probably not. We're not good at being short.
No. We've had some technical difficulties, which has slowed us down.
Seems to be going okay now, though, so that's good.
You jinxed it. Our 9th ranked team is team 624.
Dadgummit.
Oh, shoot.
I thought I had it in reverse.
624.
From Katy, Texas, Cinco Ranch High School, it's Kryptonite. Average qualification score of 102.34, and were the winners of the Dallas Regional.
One of the many 3 regional teams this year, the kids on Kryptonite started their circuit with a win in Dallas. Moving on to the Utah Regional, they kept up the hot streak and secured a 2nd regional win there. Moving on to their last event of the year, they attended the Lone Star Regional and reunited with 118, who they won Dallas with. They won their 3rd banner easily, scoring as high as 168 in, maybe that's 268, in finals match 1.
Kryptonite brings a tote set, shoot door dominating robot that can score 6 stacks with a can and a noodle to the table. That's a pretty good robot to bring to the table.
It is.
They finished the season with a QAS of 102.4 and a playoff average of 180 and 3 blue banners. They'll be competing in the Tesla division, almost said Tesla, with 1806, 2481, 3476, among others. Good luck as they try to improve from their quarterfinal outing at the last year's... What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
At last year's championship event.
It's just, I don't know why I'm just terrible at advancing today. But I had it clicked on 9, but it must not have gone through. Because I have to click twice. And then I clicked on 8, and then it showed who's the 8th. So that's Kryptonite. Make stacks of 5. I mean, they're good. Make stacks of 5. They're good for 3 of those. Yep. And sacrificing a few points there, but were very successful and interesting to see. You know what I mean? You're always oh, 6 stack. We need a 6 stacker. But I mean, Kryptonite is a perfect example that 5 stackers belong in this game and that they can be just as successful. So.
Plus, I think in qualifications anyway, if you make 6 stacks and you can make 2 of them and it takes you the whole match, I think you're less valuable than a 5 stacker that can make 2 5 stacks, but also have time to cap that stack at the end or do co-op or things like that. Yeah. So I think to each their own, but it'd be interesting to see how this plays out at the highest level.
The highest. All right. Uh-oh.
What?
I have nothing about this next team.
What? Oh, we skipped right over them.
Oh, no. And I was going through, I thought I didn't mention them or do one on them.
I'll just try to add a little bit.
Ad lib, is that what you said?
Yeah.
You're pretty good at it.
How do you know that?
Because that's what I said. I accidentally clicked on.
Oh.
So our 8th ranked team is team number 1023. Sorry, you want me to say that one? I don't have it up.
From Temperance, Michigan, Bedford Senior High School, it's the Bedford Express. Average qualification score of 132.17, and were the winners of the Southfield event. But I know for a fact that they won a heck of a lot more than that. So let's go through their season so far. So they started out at Southfield where they won the event and the District Chairman's Award. Can you think of a better way to start the season?
No.
Kling
Bling?
Kling Bling. And then they went to Woodhaven after that in FIM and won again and also picked up the Gracious Professionalism Award. Then they've gone to their 3rd district event. It's the 3rd event, by the way. And they won again and picked up the Quality Award sponsored by Motorola. That's 3 wins, a Chairman's Award, a Gracious Professionalism Award, and an event and a Quality Award before even getting to the FIM Championship.
4 banners.
4 banners. At the first Michigan championship, they were able to seed number 1 over all those incredible teams with a qualification average score of 187.75, and they teamed up with their partner, 548, who they paired up with in the event previous, and were able to go all the way through the elimination. How do you describe it? The marathon elimination
right.
rounds at MSC. Did we ever figure out why they did that? Like why they went to that eighth?
I don't know.
It's actually kind of cool because it only adds one more round to play, but it kind of creates, gives double the amount teams a chance to play in the playoffs. So that's pretty cool.
And it makes you have to be really consistent.
And consistent they were.
Maybe because there's 102 teams there.
Yeah. So 10-23 in the Ace Finals averaged 222.5 with 548 and 17-11. Then the quarterfinals they upped that to 246. In the semifinals, it dropped a little bit to 224. Then in the finals, they just could not be beat, putting up scores of 238 to 220. If you haven't watched Finals Match 1 on YouTube, you should definitely give it a shot. Finals Match 1 at Michigan State Championship was incredible. And then they were able to lock up the win, 246 to 182 in the last match for their 4th win, 5th banner of the year.
Another 5th banner team.
Yeah, another 5-banner team. Absolutely incredible.
I can't even keep track. 195, 10-23, and
Skunk Works, and whoever we just talked about before. Mechanical Mayhem.
Mechanical Mayhem.
Crazy.
So that's 10-23, the Bedford Express.
And you can also check out the Bedford Express at the World Championship next week in the Archimedes division. So is that our first Archimedes team?
I've been putting him up there. You might be right.
Interesting.
I didn't even dare bring that up because I don't want to.
I'm not sure how much that plays into how your internet's working, but
Interesting. Yeah, we'll just do our own.
So that was 10-23, the Bedford Express. Incredible season so far.
Yes. So our 7th ranked team is Team 9987.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, Cimarron Memorial High School, it's the High Rollers, 116.91, and we're the winners, the Las Vegas Regional.
One of the best programming teams we know, the High Rollers from Vegas, competed in Dallas and in their hometown of the Las Vegas Regional this season. Coming out in Week 1, 987 paired up with 148 and were the slight favorites heading into the playoffs. With some unfortunate events, 987 ended up as finalists. They weren't deterred, and they knew the reuniting with 148 in Vegas could breed the blue that they were looking for.
In Dallas, tote set and auto, sturdy, accurate can grabbers, and quick stacking from the landfill. Landed them second, only to be selected by Team 148. This pairing picked up right where they left off, except with a little more speed, and won the regional decisively. They'll be joining the Hopper division with some other great teams, but expect 987 to be the clear favorites and your number 1 seed. It's a bold prediction.
We usually don't.
No,
we
we
usually
don't.
don't make predictions, but I was like kind of briefly looking through who else was in Hopper, and I was like, obviously 97 is a great robot. They're number 7 here, and obviously wouldn't be surprised if they were number 1 seed. I think they have a good shot at it. I don't remember who else is in that division that much, but isn't 26 in that one?
Yeah.
So I lied.
It's
So it could be, because it could be maybe them two together.
Yeah,
So
that'd be interesting.
So yeah, between 97 and 28, 26, that's gonna be a top or toss up, I think, there for number 1 seed. So.
And like I posted on Chief Alpha, I also think that to make another prediction, I think 987 is going to be your Hall of Fame team this year.
Yeah,
I think they're going to
awesome.
be.
They deserve it, man.
They absolutely deserve it. So that's 987 as we quickly approach our top 5.
Take one more. Take a little break here. The 6th ranked team is 1678.
From Davis, California, Davis Senior High School, it's the Citrus Circuits. 132.38 was their qualification average, and with the winners, the Central Valley Regional.
With back-to-back Einstein appearances and their performance this year in Recycle Rush, the Citrus Circuits are becoming quite a household name. The team from Davis, California competed 3 times this year, those being at CVR, Sacramento, and SVR. Joining up with fellow Californian, 254, they won the Central Valley Regional with ease, breaking into the 200s in finals match number 1. In Sacramento, they were selected by 118 and won that regional as well. In SVR, they reunited with 254, and together they scored over 230 points in 5 out of the 7 playoff matches.
Back to the robot, they make a tote stack and auto, double can grab, and make 5 stacks with a can and a noodle, good for about 3 per match. Deadly consistent. Good luck on Newen, and hopefully you can bring home the World Championship title that you've been so close to the past 2 years. 1678, the Citrus Circuits.
So they can either do a tote stack and auto, or like when they play with 254, then they double can grab instead. and then they do 5 stacks from there, and they're good at it. And again, another example of how 5 stackers can just be successful and do well and can play with 6 stackers.
And we talked about this a little bit already, but with 118 in their division, and they've already had quite a lot of success with 118 this year, so it could be a deadly combination.
Could be. Just never know. So we didn't really plan to hang out like kind of for us and you guys at Championship. I was thinking we're interested in going to Carthage Talk. I just know we could probably hang out with people after that, or I don't know what, but who knows? Maybe next year.
Okay. Whatever you say.
What?
I don't know. We can plan it right now.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
We could.
No.
Are you mad at me?
No. Are we breaking up? All right.
Breaking up for 10 hours? Hopper.
What's her name? Let us in. Anything you want. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not Brad. I'm me.
Nice to meet you. Oh. Well, Seinfeld.
What else was I going to say? Oh, and we kind of didn't ask for him this year, but if anybody's still here, if you would like to give us shirts that we can wear in the show, we would love that. I mean, one year we brought home like 7 or 8. It was crazy.
Yeah, I really need some like not black shirts because with the background it doesn't really go well. Yeah. So if you could hook us up with some. So if you would like to give us shirts, we can't trade with like everybody. So if you'd like to donate kind of to the show or to us, that would be awesome. Justin's a medium. I'm an extra large. And she's a small. I'm kidding, of course. That would be great if you guys don't mind. We would love it. You can drop them off at our pits. Also 340 or 3015. Yeah. So also it's my first year with 3015, so I don't really have a lot of their shirts to trade. But I have a gazillion 340 shirts. So if you're interested in a GER shirt, you can let me know and we can hook up a trade for that. If you could see my closet, I have so many team shirts. It's unbelievable. Oh, team shirts? Yeah. Yeah. Not even GER shirts. I have a decent collection of other team shirts. We do. Yeah, we do. It's insane. I'm really happy to wear it on the show. So keep that in mind as you pack for Championship. All right. I'm pretty much ready. Let's do it. We have 5 more teams to go over. That's it, man. That's crazy. All right. Our 5th-ranked team is team number 118. From League City, Texas, Clear Creek Independent School District, it's the Robonauts. Average qualification score of 131. And we're the winners of the Dallas Regional. It's not just Dallas. I don't know why I'm cutting these teams short. Maybe because you were eating Chipotle. True. You're a little distracted. Winners of the Dallas, Sacramento, and Lone Star Regionals. So the Robonauts were a 3-time competitor this season, as Justin stated, with appearances at Dallas, Sacramento, and Lone Star. Steadily improving at each event, they finished the season at Lone Star with a qualification average score of 172.6 and an average playoff score of 229.7. They can do it all, with can grabbing an auto if needed, or placing a tote set. Then they use a landfill to make their stacks. This strategy earned them 2 number 1 seeds this year, and 3 blue banners with an overall qualification average score of 131 and a playoff average of 188.4. 3-time regional winners find themselves in the Newton division this year with 195. 1678 and 1983 and some others, and keep your eye on those division playoffs. Congrats to the powerhouse from Texas, and good luck to team 118, the Robonauts. Yeah. Yo-yo-ma. Yo-yo-ma. So they'll be on Newton. 3 district wins, 3 blue banners. Incredible. Good job. Oh, so I had it up, and I was waiting for that to talk about. So match 22 on Newton is 195 and 118 on the same alliance against actually 30-15 and I forgot who else, but that should be a pretty fun match. Sure, especially for those on the 118 side of the field. So that's going to be a good match to watch if you happen to be around to catch the Newton. Text me, I'll walk over. Match 22. Hopefully walk over. I'm not going to text you. No, you're not. Just show up. I'll try. Just keep on it. I'll try my best. I have 2 teams to keep an eye on. You can keep an eye on 2 teams as well. What's my other? Anyway. All right. Our 4th-ranked team is team 148. From Greenville, Texas, Greenville High School, it's the Robo Wranglers. 127.41 is their regional qualification average score. and they were the winners of the Las Vegas Regional.
So wowing the FRC community and making us all want to quit before Stop Build Day even happened. The Robo Wranglers took the field in Dallas in week 1, and we saw some exciting finals. But the 148 Alliance was on the unfortunate end of some questionable calls and came out as finalists.
Trading home fields with their partner in 1997, the High Rollers, the Robo Wranglers took the field in Las Vegas looking for that blue banner. Improving in efficiency, not inefficiency, the Robo Wranglers nabbed the number 1 seed for the second time this season. Picking 987 again, this duo picked up that regional win they were looking for week 1. 148 enters the Curie Field with an average qualification score of 127. Early talks since Division had been out had called for a reunion for the 2008 World Champions. Will it happen again?
148, 1114. Maybe. I mean, that was a great point brought up by Tyler when he was on the show earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That is 1114 looking for that type of robot, or they're looking for a can grabber first, or has a robot that has the ability to can grab and do stacking. So time will tell, but that was an interesting. I mean, I think at first glance we're like, oh yeah, they're just going to team up or whatever.
Yeah.
So great point.
So that was Team 148, the Robo Wranglers.
This is a good one. Oh, you just messaged him.
What? Yeah, nice one. Oh boy. So we're just down to 3. I can't believe it. It all comes down to this.
It does. These 3. Everybody knows them. In the third spot is Team 2056.
From Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada, Orchard Park Secondary School, it's OP Robotics. Average qualification score of 149.24, and the winners, the Greater Toronto East and Windsor Essex Regionals.
OP Robotics is feeling 22 regional wins in a row, that is. They expanded their winning streak this season after winning GTR East, Waterloo, and the Windsor Essex. Can grabbing or tote setting an auto, stacking stacks fast in the landfill or from their ramp is the name of the game for the students from Stony Creek. These kids know how to be successful, stay cool in times of trouble, and of course, they know how to win.
This season, the average qual score of 149.24 and average playoff score of 218.29. Number 1 seed and 2 number 2 seeds, unless we forget a regional chairman's award. Not only are they the team everyone wants to be on the field, and they're the team everyone wants to be off the field as well. Congrats and good luck on Galileo to Team 2056, OP Robotics.
Man, I love visiting that team. I'm just so bummed we couldn't get up there this year.
Me too.
Checking out their robot is just beautiful. Talking to their kids and Stan, right? Stan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't think of it. Stan, yeah. It's just true. If you're going to the championship, just go in and just check out these teams. Wow, I'm so far behind. Nobody corrected me. Hopefully we're okay. These teams are used to the 1114s, the 2056, the 254s. They're used to people coming in their pit, and checking out the robot. Don't feel intimidated to go into their pit, ask them questions. They always have materials and all sorts of things. Go in there and check it out, learn, see how they do things. It's awesome. So, don't be afraid. Get right in there.
Be respectful about it, obviously, right?
Yeah, don't just barge in.
But absolutely. I mean, to me, and I should have mentioned this before, but the best part about the World Championship, one World Championship, is getting everyone together and learning from all these great teams. So if you're not taking advantage of that situation, then you're doing yourself a huge disservice. I mean, not everyone has access to, or no one has access to 20, 30, 40 powerhouse teams at their regional. It just doesn't happen. So all these teams are together now under one roof, and, don't be a bump on a log and sitting there and on your phone in the pits or just walking around doing nothing. Take the time. If you're not super involved in what's going on with your team on the field, right? You're not necessarily scouting. You're not on a drive team. You're not in the pits. If you want to help your team and you want to help yourself, try to learn from some of these other teams. Walk around the pits, figure out what other teams are doing. Just look at robots, see how they're designed. So much can come from just learning from other people. So if you're going to be at St. Louis, please take the time to try to learn from these great teams.
You nailed it. I mean, this is your time to get up and close and personal with these teams that you don't ever get to maybe play with. We don't get to play with 1114 or 2056 or 254 or 987, 118, 148, 624. We don't get to play with them. So getting in there and checking out the robots is the one and only time you get to be up close and personal to how they do what they do and how they're so successful. And a lot of times it's a lot simpler than you think. You'll get in there, it's like, oh, that's it. That's how they. Oh, and it's just like, how come we didn't think of that? How come this is so simple? So it's just so much learning can be done. And like you said, if you got an extra 5 or 10 minutes, go check out a team here. Go check out a team there. Maximize your time there at championship.
For me, that always happens with 2056. Like, I look at it, I'm like, why didn't we do that? Like, it's just so simple. They just pull it off so elegantly, though. Yeah. Like, and I guess the beauty of, like, the essence of good design is simplicity and effectiveness. Like, some people, the reason why you look at it and say, that's so simple, why didn't we do that? The reason why you didn't do that is because you're not nearly as good at design as they are, right? They designed it simply and effectively, and a lot of teams can't do that. A lot of teams over-design a lot of different mechanisms. So the key to good design is being able to design simply.
Simply and efficiently.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Repeatability, yeah. Consistency, yeah.
Like so many teams,
simply, consistent.
like this year, a lot of teams can stack totes, but not all of them do it easily or simply, but other teams do it really, really simple. So check out some other teams. If not, you're really, like I said, doing yourself a huge disservice.
So all the drama's in the 2 spot?
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not. Well, we usually say like our little final remarks.
Right.
So thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. Like, we appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us during our little internet service provider issues. Hopefully we're okay. Hopefully they don't drop in these last 2. But we're really looking forward to heading to championship and meeting you guys. If you see us, come say hi. Even if it's in passing and we're walking by each other, just say hi or give a wave or whatever.
And we always have like a bunch of stickers on us and stuff that we can give away too. So if you come up and say hi, and
we give old school stickers this year. Yeah.
Where do they go? They were your props, man. Oh, they're right up there. Here. How many of the new stickers do we have?
Like 19, maybe.
Ooh, so those are really.
If you get to us early, we have some of our newer stickers,
which are super classy.
Yes. If you don't get to us early enough, we have some of our old style stickers, which are like kind of retro. This really blends in.
Hey, look, I'm wearing a sticker on my shirt.
Yeah, you are. Look, it's right there.
So, yeah. So, like I said, thanks, everyone, for all the voting and support you've given us this year. It's been awesome. We've had a great time with it. We've been able to bring some exposures to some new teams. We really like that aspect of it as well. So keep in mind, after championship, we'll have a post-championship show. That'll just be a recap of all the exciting things that have gone on at the championship event. And I just want to say once again, as far as the whole dual championship things go, there is a survey out that first is asking for our input on the dual championship. So make sure you fill that out so your voice can be heard. However you feel about it, go ahead and make sure you fill that out.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of it. We will do a post-championship show. We will release those details once they're finalized. But we usually kind of just get together, kind of just talk about what happened. It's usually a shorter show. We say that, but we never know. Usually a shorter show. It's kind of more relaxed. Ooh. We kind of just went over what happened. And
so to answer kind of a question in the chat that's come up a few times. So Mike and I have mentored Team 340 for now 11 years. And this is also my first year of mentoring both Team 340 and Team 3015 because I now work at Spencerport High School. So that's been exciting.
I guess if you need to get us anything, or the best chance of seeing us both in the same place would be at 340.
Yeah, you can just drop it off in there.
Yeah, 340 would be the best pit to go to or something like that. Our kids are used to having people drop off stuff for us.
Yeah, they are. Especially when it's in a great little makeshift bag.
Yes. So 340 is the pit to remember, 340. We'll be there most of the time. Or I'll be there most of the time or whatever. So. All right. Any team that did not make it, we will. I guess we can. You want to do that now?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, okay. So we're going to give you kind of the 26 through 30, 26 through 32, the teams that just made it. I know for sure the 26 team missed it by like 5 or 6 points. It's really, really close.
Last I saw it was 359.
Yeah, 26 ranked team is 359. They missed. They got beat out by Kikimana by. The massive spreadsheet is loading.
Interesting.
And any ones we don't say in these few, you can definitely send us an email and we can let you know.
So we had... Oh, wow. This is an impressive list. Huh. So we had 344 teams receive at least one vote. So that's an impressive list. So there's lots of teams here. But just kind of the 26 through... So if you got 300 points, so that gives you 33rd. So I'll do 26 through 33. So if you got 300 points, so 26, the 26th ranked team was 359, the Hawaiian Kids. 27th was 1730, Team Driven. And then we have 28 was 22 or 2122. 29 was 3360 Hyperion. 30 was 1574 Miss Carr. 31 was 3683 Team Dave. 32 was 2590 Nemesis. And 33 was 2630. The Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. All right. This is it, man.
This is it.
1 and 2.
All the drama's in the 2 spot.
All the drama. That shirt is up on our Spreadshirt website. All the drama. It's got a big number 2 on the back. You can visit us there. I actually bought one of those shirts. It's on the way.
All right. Ready to release it?
Let's do it, man. This is it.
All right, go right ahead.
Our second ranked team through the 2015 Recycle Rush season is Team 254.
From San Jose, California, Bellarmine College Prep, it's the Cheesy Poofs. The Hall of Fame Cheesy Poofs. 152.4 is their qualification average. And the winners, the Central Valley and Silicon Valley Regionals.
Cheesy Poofs were just edged out for the number 1 spot, but are here in the second spot after their 2 regional win performance. Coming out in the Central Valley, the Cheesy Poofs place a tote set in auto and then work the chute door for the remainder of the match. Winning the regional with 1678 and 1323, they made some big improvements heading into SVR.
Changing up the recycle can grabber, as well as becoming a landfill bot with a tether ramp as well. 254 absolutely dominated the regional. Excuse me, as well as being a part of the legendary 244 to 220 qualification match. They partnered up again with 1620 and won 1678 and won the regional hands down. They entered the championship on the Carson Field. Do we expect them to take the number 1 seed and pick up who? Shockwave maybe? We'll see. As the Cheesy Poofs look to defend their 2014 World Championship.
For sure. So that's your second ranked team, Team 254, right there. We kind of weren't doing these earlier, but. Here's what they're...
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Know. I just didn't want to mess it up. And by the time I remembered, we had already gotten through, and then I forgot again. So these will be featured on our website, kind of all the way through here. My thoughts on 254 and 1114, because it was kind of in there. And Connor put it on our Facebook, and he kind of reposted it here. Mike's personal thoughts are exactly like Connor's. That if 254 had come out at CVR like they did at SVR, then they would be number 1. But obviously they were really good at their first regional the way they were. They were very good. But then they just went to Crazy Town and is doing amazingly. If they had done both of those at both regionals, I think then they could be number 1. But that's just my opinion. But obviously great robot here at number 2. And they're just amazing at what they do, and they're just it's just fun watching the robot. They're really, really, really fun to watch. And
they're going to be all just like I said, coming off a world championship win this year, and really a great chance to defend it again on the Carson Field. So they'll be drawing a lot of attention, which is well deserved for them, obviously, on the Carson Field. So be sure to check them out. They usually have a what I consider probably the best pit set up in FRC. It's super elegant and simple.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
They always have good stuff in their pit for people to look at. Like they've had spare mechanisms in the past, so it really gives you a chance to kind of understand the kind of how they design their robots. So definitely, if you're going to the World Championship, check that out.
Yeah, they're just so fun to watch. I'm sure you have, but if you haven't or need a little reminder, go check out their match videos on the Blue Lines. It's just dominant. It's cool. And just the way they play the game. I mean, we talked about it there, but their driver puts litter in their tote, or their operator, I guess, puts litter in their tote sometimes. The way they put their first stack up and the human player, rests the tote on the edge and, pushes it on top of the stack. It's just they... It was just great.
Yeah. So 2013, FRC Top 25, SIMBOTICS was first. 2014, FRC Top 25, Cheese Poofs was first. And now 2015, SIMBOTICS gets to kind of take it back.
So your number 1 ranked team is Team 1114.
From St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, Governor Simcoe Secondary School, SIMBOTICS 165.85 is their qualification average score, and winners of the Greater Toronto Central, Waterloo, and Windsor-Essex regionals.
Really being the first dominant landfill robot to debut in Recycle Rush, SIMBOTICS sure made a quick impression. Even though we got to see a glimpse of Simbot Sideswipe before their regional debut at GTRC, SIMBOTICS still dropped jaws to the floor, showing the whole FRC community just how Recycle Rush should be played. With 3 original wins this year, those being at GTRC, Waterloo, and Windsor, SIMBOTICS finished with an average qualification score of 165 and an average playoff score of 206.1.
So everyone kind of, when we first saw SIMBOTICS and their fully powder-coated robot, we knew that it had to be a well-refined machine, and then we finally got to see it play. It was pretty clear just how dominant it was. You have a team like 148 who has 2 robots, and still I think 1114 can go toe-to-toe with them with just 1 robot. They have a lot of great features. I'm really interested to check out their drivetrain. I think it's the first time that kind of a powerhouse team that I recall really has gone in a different direction with their drivetrain. So I'm interested to really take a close look at that and see how that works. But they also have some other features. We kind of talked about it a few minutes ago, and we've talked about it in weeks past. Just SIMBOTICS designs their robots to be as fast as they can go, as well as they can do it. And it's just, they don't design an inch more on their elevator more than they need to. It's just the way they upright cans from being on the floor, from being sideways, they just run into it and it's now in the upright position. Just the speed at which they can intake, and now with their addition of their ramp, it's just they can make 6 stacks before you blink, and it's just really, really cool to see yet another great Simbot machine out there. So congrats to everybody on 1114. We have so many friends out there. Karthik and Aaron and Brandon, who we didn't get to see this year yet, and all of them. So well done to those guys, Graham and JT. So that's awesome. Congratulations, 1114. Man, they deserve it. I'm sure a lot of them are at Vex Worlds, Karthik included.
That's absolutely true.
All right, so that wraps it up for us.
There's their little card that will be featured. Sorry, cut you off.
It's okay. As far as the top 25 this year goes, and just like that, it's all over. Jeez. Can we do something about that? Just a little timeout would be great. I'm just annoyed. I don't know what's going on. Just, yeah, that's good. Goodbye. All right. So.
That's it, man.
So you get down to championship. Pits are open. What's the first thing you're gonna do? What are you most excited about at the championship?
What am I most excited about? Seeing how this is all gonna work with 600 teams, I think.
Yeah.
I guess seeing the dome with 8 fields in it.
Yeah.
Maybe 9 fields. Because did you see the pit map that came out today?
No.
Or the map that came out today? Where is it? Oh boy. I know I saved it. But I think because oh man, I wish I had it. They're putting all the 8 fields, around the perimeter. I think they're putting Einstein like in the middle-ish.
Really?
I gotta find it. Let me find it for you. Oh man.
This is the part of the show where Mike and I just talk about stuff. It's pretty much my favorite part of the show. I'm excited to hand out robot stickers.
Yes, I love that part. Oh, so here you go, right? So you have all the 8 around the corners.
Mm-hmm.
This, I'm assuming, is Einstein.
No, Archimedes and Tesla are going to be Einstein. I have no idea what that is. I think that's the stage for the finale.
Oh, because they're having boys like girls play?
Yeah. So this is like... That's like the...
I guess that makes sense because every little square is an alliance pit.
Yeah.
So 4 teams have to fit in each one of these.
Yeah. So this is like the stage that is typically there for Einstein, where Dean and everyone talks. That giant first logo thing, I'm pretty sure is the finale stage.
Oh, there you go. Messed it up. So wait, where's the? Oh, these are going to become Einstein.
Yeah, those two.
So these are gone. What is it? What are they going to do with this?
That's going to stay. That's the stage.
And then where does the field go?
Those are the fields. There's 2 Einstein fields.
2 Einstein fields.
Mm-hmm.
So far behind. Well, and then he said here, note to the conspiracy theorists that P and the I in the circles in each of the fields just mean phone and internet, as far as you know.
I think he's just being funny.
P and I. What else would they?
Pardon the interruption. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm super excited to hand out robot stickers. I'm excited to hang out with Colin.
That's true. Oh, yeah. What was your... Yeah, go ahead. I'm excited to just see these... I mean... Go ahead. I interrupted you.
No, you're okay. I mean, I'm excited to see friends that we only get to see
Exactly.
once or twice a year.
Especially with the Canadian teams. We didn't get to go up there this year. So
Yeah.
we're kind of behind on that catch up. So
Talked to Karthik for a little bit. I was talking to Tower Holtzman. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just meeting people and not meeting new people and then seeing some friends will be fun.
just a big thanks to Pat who helped us out this week with all the images and all that stuff. So.
This year.
Yeah, absolutely more
Yeah.
than just today.
So if you go to our website, www.frctop25.com, you can see that the top 25 and the associated pictures that Pat worked so hard on that we kind of forgot about during our internet difficulties are now up on the website. So it's a little slideshow. You can select through the top 10. Or top 11. Tower came on the show, so we decided to sneak them in there. So be sure to check that out. But that's about it.
That is a cool place.
That is awesome. So another fun thing to do would be to check out the VEX World Championship Finals, which is going to take place tomorrow. You can check out the new VEX game, which is called Nothing But Net. I'm looking forward to watching the game animation of that myself. Still have not seen it. So there's more robot fun to be had this weekend.
Absolutely. Excited to check them out tomorrow. That guy go.
Okay. This person is annoying. Also tomorrow, I think the NHL draft lottery is tomorrow.
You really hoping for that?
Connor McDavid, man. Let's go. I'll be a Sabres season ticket holder next year. So I'm really hoping that Connor McDavid happens.
Are you going to be?
Yeah.
That's right, because, that's, yeah.
So really hoping for that. I mean,
Dude, are you so excited to have... Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing wrong with Jack Eichel. I mean, Eichel would be great. I think he's going to be a great player as well. But I just, for some reason, really pulling for Connor McDavid.
Are you excited to have summers off?
Yes.
I can't, it's such a... That's what's really nice. I mean, you work so hard during the year and all that stuff, grading and all that. But, having summers off must be awesome.
It's going to be pretty legit. Especially because Colin will be home. So
Yeah.
that'd be fun. All right, let's wrap this up at least for the sake of the broadcast.
For the recording?
Yeah.
And then we'll still hang out, or no?
Yeah.
It's late.
It is kind of late.
So thanks. We'll see you guys next week, and then we'll see you in a couple of weeks from then here on our kind of wrap-up show. So sounds good. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for our callers for calling in. That was awesome. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week at the World Championship.
We'll see you then. Congrats to 11-14 and all the rest of the teams that made the top 25 and those that just missed. And just congrats to everybody on a great season. So,
all right. Have a great night. Thank you.
All right. We'll still be here chatting maybe. Do you want the mics on or no?
They can stay on.
Okay.
We just signed off for archive purposes.
I got to figure out.
From St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, Governor Simcoe Secondary School. SIMBOTICS.
this archive. Justin, don't you know these rankings are really official?
Yeah, dude. Championship slots are dependent on these rankings.
Bye, Connor. We'll see you there.
Can't wait, buddy.
Connor, we agree completely. Like, you literally stole the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, he nailed it. Just curious. Here we go.
Thanks, Jimmy. Have a good night.
Jimmy Muffins.
In the house. Oh, did you want to watch the...
Do you have the game animation?
Let's do it. What does EDR stand for?
What's that?
What does EDR stand for?
I don't know. No game animation?
No, they said it was going to be out.
Vax, Vax, Vax. I got it. You got it too. The 2000. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net is played on a 12-foot by 12-foot field by two alliances, one red and one blue, each made up of two teams. The object of the game is to attain a higher score than the opposing alliance by scoring balls in low goals for 1 point each, and in a high goal for 5 points each. Bonus balls are worth twice as many points as normal balls. 2 points in a low goal, and 10 points in a high goal. And there's
And
at the end of the match, teams get 25 points for low elevating their partner, or 50 points for high elevating their partner. There are a total of 104 scoring options.
104.
94 balls and 10 bonus balls available in the game.
how does that work? Okay.
On or in robots at the start of the match. Each alliance will have 24 balls available as driver control loads, while 30 balls and 10 bonus balls will start at designated locations on the field. Each match begins with a 15-second autonomous period.
That's a good shot right there.
Robots score without help from their drivers. The alliance that scores more points in the autonomous period is awarded with 10 bonus points added to the final score at the end of the match. The 1 minute, 45-second driver control period begins once the autonomous period bonus winner has been determined. At the end of the driver control period, after all objects and robots have come to rest, the match will be scored to determine the winning alliance. For detailed rules and game information on Vex Robotics competition,
You should watch the...
see Robotics Education.
Oh, that's cool. I had that.
And be sure to visit the Vex forums often for all the latest updates.
That's pretty cool.
On a great season.
See if I can find the Vex IQ one. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Bank Shot. Yeah.
I always love like the little tie in between the two.
Introducing the 2015
Introducing the 2015
game,
2016
Vex
Vex
IQ
IQ
Challenge,
game.
Bank Shot.
Bank Shot.
There are 3 ways to play Vex IQ Challenge Bank Shot.
There are 3 ways to
First,
play.
2 teams will collaborate in 60-second teamwork challenge matches, working together to maximize their score. Both teams will receive the same points. Second, each team will have the opportunity to play Robot Skills Challenge matches. In these matches, they have 60 seconds of driver-controlled time to score as many points as possible, as an individual team. Lastly, each team will also have the opportunity to play Programming Skills Challenge matches, in which they have 60 seconds of autonomous robot operation to score points. No drivers allowed. VexIQ Challenge Bank Shot is played on a 4-foot by 8-foot field. Robots start on the field in the predefined starting positions. The scoring objects used in VexIQ Challenge Bank Shot are 3-inch balls. There are a total of 44 balls on the field that are part of the game. The object of the game is to work with your alliance partner to maximize your score. Teams score points by emptying cutouts for 1 point each, scoring balls in the scoring zone for 1 point each, and scoring balls in the goal for 3 points each. Teams also earn points for parking robots on the ramp at the end of the match. 10 points for one robot, or 25 points for 2 robots. For official robot requirements and official game rules for VexIQ Challenge Bank Shot, please see the VexIQ Challenge Game Manual found at roboticseducation.org and vexiq.com. Also, don't forget to visit vexiqforum.com for all the latest information and updates. Good luck, and have a great season!
Another great job by the guys at Vex. Guys and girls at Vex.
Yeah. I just want to take elementary kids and just like, I think it'd just be so fun. Oh, they announced, probably sign off right here. They announced they had like some school district superintendent on from Florida who has like, the district has like 30,000 kids, something like that, K through 12. And they're gonna have robotics K through 12 as part of the curriculum. I think it's gonna be like a special, like they go to robotics just like art class. So that's pretty cool.
That's how it should be, man.